Hey guys, quick update for you. I was not able to do the virtual desktop versus the ALVR comparison this week because more and more issues. So just to give it context, this whole process is not just for the sake of helping any of you wanting to set up one of these units yourself, Quest 2 with a PC powering it. But the main purpose is for the VR project, setting up these units, these like stations inside of hospitals, particularly in the kids wards. So the budgetary limitations is not only so that it's duplicatable, so that you guys know um, kind of what the bare minimum is to do it yourself at home, but also the the more I can trim the fat and optimize it and keep the budget down, the more units I could deploy, the more nodes I can have. So by instead of hitting my maximum of 1,300 per unit Canadian, and so about 1,000 US, I was able to get the Dell G5 SE for only 1,000 Canadian. And in terms of raw specs, it's a good value. With its RX 5600 spec wise, that's the performance is in between a 1660 Ti and an RTX 2060 in terms of just raw gaming performance. But there's all kinds of driver issues right now, so I'm almost on the fence and thinking just forget it. It's not worth the hassle. I was trying to also make tutorials for you guys to say, okay, here's how you get it to work. But I keep running into issues. So I did have some success. So I was able to get virtual desktop running in initially Beat Saber. The latency was pretty good, and apparently I've got the best situation because apparently there was just an update came out that improved the latency. Um, and so I'm not a pro Beat Saber, but um, the latency was just fine, and that was with the laptop on 11AC wireless and the headset on 11AC wireless. So it was not the optimum situation. It was still performing just fine. So eventually, I would like to do further tests on that and try 11AX and maybe even 6 gigahertz if the headset supports it. I'm not sure if it does. I don't think it does, um, but that I'll have to be down the road at this point. Uh, so yeah, Beat Saber worked. I think I tried also Creed, and I was about to. Before I start trying others, I want to see how it was going to perform in VR chat because VR chat was the VR social app that I was hoping to use for this project. And then performance just tanked, and I was trying to find out why did the performance just tank. And it's still a mystery. I initially thought it might be running out of main memory, as it was hitting about over 90% usage with everything running. And so I already had a RAM kit ready to go after I had tested everything. So I plugged that in, seeing if that would fix it. No, it was still plummeting. So I was watching the performance tracker. It's not clear right now. I just saw that the GPU usage and the encoding usage just drop after about 10 seconds in the game. Initially, I thought it was from loading up the map, but just like loading into the world and not doing anything. Again, after about 10-15 seconds, performance just plummeted. So I got to figure out what's going on there before I continue on with this comparison, because that's kind of a deal breaker. Now, as for Twitch Sings, I've been trying to find an alternative for all those fellow karaoke enthusiasts on Twitch um, come January 1st when it gets discontinued. So I've been in talks with Voice Mod and Karaoke version. Now, Karaoke version already has an app, Fun, and these guys have a lot of the good instrumentals, and I think Twitch Sings was based largely off that. But um, they do. Now this is Canadian dollars, so basically take 20 to 40% off what that it is in US. As US, it's probably like $6.99. Um, it's unclear what they're going to be what they would do with a streamer for this, and they would probably at this point expect streamers to do this if you're going to do it for profit, and that'll probably be like 100 US a month, which is, unless you're already, you know, a 3-figure viewer Twitch partner, I don't see that being practical. So hopefully we can work out something that would be usable for, you know, those who are currently using Twitch Sings and would like to continue doing karaoke on stream. Now, let me know down in the comments if you're currently using Twitch Sings, what you would be willing to pay a month, particularly if you're already using Voice Mod, to add that functionality, to have DMCA approved or avoiding instrumental tracks, so you won't have to worry about any of that. Let me know down here if, or down in the comments, what you'd be willing to pay. Don't say free. That's not going to happen. If you want free, you can just use Voice Mod's whatchamacallit, soundboard, and just play it, and then risk having your clips and whatnot muted or claimed or whatever. Okay, so now the global situation I just want to quickly touch on, since it's been a couple weeks since I did an update. It was still the video I did the day before the election. I mentioned it, we could either go on a fast or slow track, and then I did a addendum, and it looked like there was some possibility of the slow track, but looking at a lot of the international dealings right now, we could very well be on the fast track. Meaning, in terms of timeline, right now you want to make sure you know what grows well in your area, get the seeds now. Well, the stores are largely still, despite the lockdowns, most places you still should be able to get seeds to grow stuff where you are, and then just get ready for the spring to be able to plant your garden. That's basically all I'll mention in the prep in this video. It's just a quick update video, but I want to especially drive home the need to, now more than ever, make friends, not allies. Allies are only you share a common interest, common goal, but the question is, what happens when you no longer share that common interest or common goal? Are you not enemies? So there has to be something beyond just a common interest or common goal. Friends should be able to tell each other no, to disagree, and still remain friends. So if you want, like this, point 1 and 2 here, the whole point of this is for people to have not just survive, because prep, okay, yeah, that's about surviving, but what's the point of just surviving in life if you can't live life? So to my entertainer friends out there, don't get discouraged. I know it can be very isolating at times, but entertainment still is a meaningful profession. And this is what I really want to establish with this, is it wasn't just for the kids. It was also for you guys, so that you saw how your lives could touch someone else and bring some happiness to an otherwise, depressing or dark situation. And so, especially now in this global situation, don't lose hope. But you're gonna find that hope in loving relationships. You're not gonna find it in just arbitrarily joining groups just for a momentary sense of security. That security is false. You'll find it in friends, not allies. All right, that's it for today. I'll get you guys in the next one, and I hope to see some of you this weekend. Take care.